contained in the State of the Nation address to the Parliament of the Republic of Uganda on Thursday, 5th June 2025. Whereas Article 1011 of the Constitution of the Republic of Uganda, 1995, requires the President to deliver to Parliament an address on the State of the Nation at the beginning of each session. And whereas His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, in compliance with Article 1011 of the Constitution of the Republic of Uganda, delivered the State of the Nation address to Parliament at Kololo Ceremonial Grounds on Thursday, 5th June 2025. Aware that in his address to the nation, His Excellency the President informed the nation that the Uganda shilling was still the most stable currency in the whole of Africa, and highlighting that during the past 12 months, the Uganda shilling had appreciated by 6.1%, and therefore the inflation was under control, given that Uganda experienced Africa's second lowest inflation rate in the past decade. Further aware that His Excellency the President highlighted that the economy had remained strong and resilient, as evidenced by the International Monetary Fund ranking that ranked Uganda 7th amongst the fastest growing economies in the whole world, and noting that the size of Uganda's economy had been projected at shillings 224.9 trillion, equivalent to USD 60.4 billion by the end of June 2025. Recognizing that His Excellency the President informed the nation that over the last 10 years, government had injected over Uganda shillings 8.03 trillion in strategic wealth creation initiatives, including capitalization of Uganda Development Bank, the Parish Development Model, EMIOGA, Youth Livelihood Program, Small Business Recovery Fund, Agricultural Credit Facility, Youth Venture Capital Fund, Uganda Women Entrepreneurship Program, the Invite Project, the Grow Project, and Uganda Development Corporation, among others, which have boosted economic performance. Further recognizing that His Excellency the President noted the wealth and job creation initiatives that have enabled low-income earning Ugandans to be part of the money economy, which has enabled Uganda to attain a middle-income status with a GDP per capita of USD 1,263. Appreciating that, His Excellency the President further noted that the percentage of the population still trapped in subsistence farming had changed from more than 90% in 1986 to the current figure of 33%. Cognizant of His Excellency the President's emphasis on government strategy to increase the size of the economy tenfold to USD 500 billion by 2040. And in this strategy, he highlighted a blueprint for rapidly expanding Uganda's economy in a transformative, sustainable, and inclusive manner under the 4 sectors below. 1, agro-industrialization. 2, tourism development. 3, mineral development, including oil and gas. And 4, science, technology, and innovation. Now, therefore, be it resolved that Parliament expresses gratitude to His Excellency the President of the Republic of Uganda for his clear and concise exposition of the State of the Nation address delivered to Parliament of the Republic of Uganda at Kololo Ceremonial Grounds, Kampala, on 5th June 2025. I beg to move.
Thank you so much.
Kaguta Museveni. He highlighted key milestones achieved in the transformation agenda of our country. I will certainly not spend a lot of time explaining everything that he highlighted. I will highlight a few, about 5 items that, in my view, give reason as to why he is worthy the appreciation. Number 1, peace and security of persons and their property. It is worthy appreciating the work done to secure Uganda from criminal elements. The President of Uganda highlighted the work done in enhancing the capacity of the national security agencies over the years, therefore making Uganda the most secure place to live in when you compare us with our entire neighborhood. You can tell by the number of refugees that are housed in our country that Uganda is safe. On the issue of the economy, His Excellency the President highlighted the sustained stability of our currency and the rapid growth of our economy that has placed Uganda at the 7th position of the fastest growing economies. This too is worth appreciating. Number 3, on the fight against poverty, His Excellency the President explained in depth the interventions that have contributed to the reduction of poverty nationally from 20% to now 16% in just 4 years. If you compare 1986 to now, it is a shift from 80% to 16%. Through the interventions like PDM, GROW, EMEGWA, and all the others that I had mentioned, all efforts to offer a dignified life to Ugandan citizens is worthy the gratitude. On business and job creation and revenue growth, His Excellency the President highlighted the investments to support small and medium enterprises. For example, through the Small Business Recovery Fund, the Agricultural Credit Facility, the Youth Venture Capital Fund, the WEB, the Invite, among others. These interventions increased the Ugandan participation in production and in trade. More Ugandans are into business now. Therefore, increasing national revenue, which has grown from 5 billion Uganda shillings in 1986 to now 31.9 trillion shillings. On energy, His Excellency the President explained the growth in the volume of electricity megawatts from 156 megawatts in 1986 to now 2,052 megawatts. In addition to that, it is worthy appreciating the stabilization of fuel prices that arose from the decision to allow the Uganda National Oil Company to participate in the importation of fuel for Ugandans. These efforts improved the mobility and trade in our country. This is worth appreciating. On mineral development, with the wisdom of the President of the Republic of Uganda, he also explained how the restriction of export of unprocessed minerals had attracted investments into the mineral sector. For example, the opening of the gold refineries, the cement factories, the clinker factories, the processing of iron ore in our country, therefore creating job opportunities for our citizens. All these things were explained in depth, including...
Right, Honorable Speaker, allow me to bring to the attention of the House and the whole country that we are producing a lot of fish, and this has supported our 12 fish processing factories. This has also created jobs for our youth and the rest of the people who are working in those factories. Right, Honorable Speaker, government has gazetted fish breeding grounds, and these have helped our people to get jobs. Right, Honorable Speaker, there is an enabling environment for private sector in fish production in this country, and this has attracted a a number of investors in that field. Right, Honorable Speaker, when we talk about coffee, as we speak now, we are producing 8.2 million bags of 60 kilogram bags as of 2024, compared to what we previously produced in 2022, which was 7.8 million bags. Right, Honorable Speaker, that comes as a result of improvement in the coffee varieties that are climate and pest resistant in this country, and that has been done by this government, which is headed by His Excellency the President of the Republic of Uganda. Right, Honorable Speaker, as we speak, we are producing big quantities of maize, and these have increased from 3.4 million metric tons to 5 million metric tons as of 2024. Right, Honorable Speaker, the value of the export in maize has increased from 63.5 million USD to 195.3 million USD. That is not something small, and so we appreciate His Excellency the President for supporting the growth of our agriculture sector. And for that reason, right, Honorable Speaker, and the House, I want to join the mover, the seconders, in seconding and appreciating His Excellency the President for the clear and precise State of the Nation address. I
Thank you. Thank you so much, honorable members.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Right Honorable Speaker, allow me to first join you and the rest of the members in congratulating and wishing His Highness the Kabaka of Uganda, Ronald Mwenda Mutebi II, the 32nd coronation anniversary, and appreciate him for the development strategies that he has laid onto our country, Uganda. Right Honorable Speaker, allow me to join the seconders and the mover in appreciating His Excellency the President for the State of Nation's address that was delivered on the 5th of June 2025. Right Honorable Speaker, as we speak, you are also one of the things that we can appreciate His Excellency the President for. As the result of affirmative action, as women, we have achieved so much in terms of leadership, the Prime Minister, the Vice President, and most of us, the women members of Parliament. Right Honorable Speaker, I would also want to join.
No, the men are not clapping.
The men should clap for us, actually, Right Honorable.
Wanzala, I don't see you excited.
It came as a result of affirmative action, Right Honorable.
Those are our internal issues.
Right.
Those are family issues. Yes, go ahead.
Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker, for your indulgence. Right Honorable Speaker, I join the mover and the seconders and the whole House in appreciating the President for the so many things that he has done, but I want to pay most of my attention to the agriculture sector. He has supported the growth of the agriculture sector in a number of strategic products like dairy, fish, coffee, and maize. As elaborated, Right Honorable Speaker, we have seen a significant growth in the production of milk from 2.5 billion liters in 2018 to 5.7 billion liters in 2024. Right Honorable Speaker, the President has also, with his government, been able to secure markets, most especially in those outside countries, like in Nigeria, and so many other countries, to mention but a few. Right Honorable Speaker, out of this foreign market, we've been able to get an earning of about $285.4 million US as of 2024, compared to a very small amount that was secured as of 2015, Right Honorable. That is not a mean achievement within that period of time. Right Honorable Speaker, I also want to appreciate the President for ensuring that the production that we get here is actually having markets even here in our country. For example, when you look at the Beni Food Factory, which has recently been commissioned, this processes 10,000 liters per day. So it helps our farmers to get market for the milk product. Right, Honorable Speaker, in the fish department, we have 658,000 metric tons of fish catch.
Matter.
Yes, right.
Thank you so much, Right Honorable Speaker. Right Honorable Speaker, my procedural matter is that today the front bench of the opposition is empty. Is it procedural okay, Right Honorable Speaker, for us to move when the front bench is not here?
Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker and honorable colleagues. I rise to second the motion to thank the President on his State of the Nation address delivered to the country on the 5th of June 2025. Right Honorable Speaker, I wish to take this opportunity to highly commend His Excellency the President on his State of the Nation address and allow me to address my mind in the area of inflation, Right Honorable Speaker. Right Honorable Speaker, in the State of the Nation address, the President did state that the Ugandan shilling is the most stable currency in the whole of Africa. During the past 12 months, it has appreciated by 6.1%. Inflation is therefore under control, and that Uganda has experienced Africa's second lowest inflation rate in the past decade. Madam Speaker, this is not a mean achievement, and I want to commend the President for that, for his visionary leadership. Right Honorable Speaker, price stability is very crucial for our economy because, Right Honorable Speaker, for the healthy economy, because it fosters predictability, encourages investment both by local and foreign investors, and supports sustainable growth. Not only that, Right Honorable Speaker, it allows individuals and businesses to make informed decisions about spending, savings, and investment, while also promoting social and financial stability. More than that, Right Honorable Speaker, it reduces on uncertainty, which is very crucial for investment in our country by both local and foreign investors, because it predicts the future about purchasing power of money, encourages long-term growth. Price stability also helps to lower interest rate premiums, making it more attractive for businesses to borrow and invest in productive ventures in the country. It also promotes social and financial stability, and price stability ensures that money maintains its value over time, and that for us to have achieved this as a country is not a mean achievement, and therefore we need to commend the President highly. Right Honorable Speaker, why price stability is important for our economy is that it betters tax system efficiency, for it allows to reduce on the distortion caused by inflation in the tax system, which is crucial for resource mobilization much needed by our economy to mitigate the fiscal deficits. Right Honorable Speaker, allow me to also speak to the area of exports. In the President's State of the Nation address, he pointed out that in the last financial year, exports receipts from merchandise trade increased by 26% to US $9.3 billion. The value of total merchandise exports amounted to US $1,198.86 million in May 2025. This is 36.8% higher than the US $876.4 million recorded for the same period of the previous financial year. Again, here we need to commend the President. Right Honorable Speaker, why is exports very important to this economy? Right Honorable, I want to thank the President on the growth of exports as stated in the SONA. It should be noted, Right Honorable Speaker and members, that exports are crucial for Uganda's economic development as they drive growth through increased output, productivity, and access to larger markets. Exports also generate foreign earnings, which are vital for funding imports and supporting various sectors of the economy, as we see time and again. Right Honorable Speaker, it also leads to, it further leads to technological spillovers, resource allocation, and job creation. Right Honorable Speaker, you'll note that for many of our manufacturing industries within our in the cosmetic industry,
touched $1 million for the first time in their life, and they have given stories of how that has transformed their livelihoods. Colleagues, Right Honorable Speaker, in 1986, the revenue collection in this country was 5 billion shillings. The President highlighted in his speech that as at the end of June 2025, we expect to have collected almost 32 trillion. This effort is as a result of sound economic management principles that has enabled the growth of industries, that has grown our economy to attract the foreign direct investment, that in result gives us this revenue base, that even with threats of withholding external funding, Uganda is able to meet its recurrent costs and survive. On tourism development, the tourist receipts were valued at $1.4 billion in the calendar year 2024, from $562 million in 2020. This again is as a result of very robust enablers that government has put in place to enable tourism development in this country, that include peace and security, to make sure that our visitors are safe, but also other enablers like infrastructure, like the efforts that government has put in. For example, the government, under the watch of His Excellency the President, revived Uganda Airline, and now we fly direct to some of the markets where we have never flown, or where we last flew many years ago, including London Gatwick, Mumbai, Dubai, among others. We have seen the expansion of Entebbe International Airport. We have seen the construction of Kabarega International Airport, and a couple of local airstrips that have been renovated, like Kisoro Domestic Airport, among others. The visitor entries into national parks grew by 5.4% in 2023, and all this gives us comfort that we are going to continue seeing tourism as one of the priority areas that enable our economy. On the issue of regional integration, our President has been a champion of regional integration in East Africa, emphasizing the need for us to remove all trade barriers. And as colleagues, you have seen, the President was in Nairobi yesterday to try and unlock and sign a couple of MOUs to ensure that we have free flow of business and trade in the region. And when you look at our exports, most of our exports are going into the region, in Kenya, South Sudan, DRC. And being a champion of regional integration, the President continuously emphasizes the need for Ugandans to take advantage of these markets by being productive. And so our country is safe in the hands of the President. Our economy is safe. Investors are coming. Yes, he highlighted the challenges, and we acknowledge the challenges. But for what he has done and for the efforts that government has put in and the promises that have been made, we do appreciate His Excellency the President for continuously addressing the nation and giving us the strategic vision and guidance as we move into the future. I beg to submit.
Thank you, Honorable Katesh. We have another seconder from Honorable Avur, Jen Pashuto.